What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Heavy Steel and Hot Rods. I'm Osar PM's the Iron Wearing Gearhead, and we are out here again in Corpus Christi at the lovely American Bank Center. I got Mr. Michael Martinez with me right now. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can get this layout started for these anchor bolts. We're gonna be doing something for the old chillers, the old condensing towers or cooling towers, whatever they want to call them. And we're gonna build a new platform. But at the moment, there was some discrepancies in between the general contractor and the subcontractors on who was gonna be pouring these embeds and who's gonna be laying down these anchor bolts. And it seems to be, we're gonna be working coinciding together. They're gonna be doing the core drilling and we're gonna actually be placing them with epoxy. So I got the epoxy yesterday from Mid-Valley Bolt Supply out there with Bobby. And now I'm out here, so let's see if we can get this damn thing going. We got Joshua over there with the rest of the crew. He's actually gonna be hanging some steel at the new entry building at Ricardo. So hopefully that goes well. We will find out here shortly. But right now, let's go ahead and get this video started and see what we can get done today. All right, so we're out here, I guess like in the delivery department in the back of the American Bank Center. Y'all can see right there. Climb a couple flights of stairs and make our way over there to the little HVAC area up on top and go check it out. Gotta see if they have any way to get on top of these forms up there and start laying this thing out so they can get to the core drilling. All right, everybody, so this is the area in which we will actually be installing this platform. It's gonna go on top of these forms right here, these pillars, whatever you want to call them. The biggest concern right now is we're gonna set up some of these ladders and get to squaring out this whole structure, because they do not have a detail as per each individual form where the anchors are gonna lay. So basically they don't tell me from edge of concrete certain numbers so I can actually lay it out. What I'm gonna have to do is pull the actual length of my structure, width and length of my structure with a tape measure and square it out by hand over here. So it's gonna be a little bit tedious, but it is what it is. I gotta make sure I get it done. And the other concern is, when I spoke to Cody yesterday afternoon, he was saying that they wanted a hammer drill through these things. And if you can tell, these forms, they're no light work. I would see that it's best to core drill it, but I'm gonna see what they want to do. I'm gonna mark it out. That's my job to mark it out. And apparently it's my job to go ahead and install the anchors with some epoxy. But for right now, the layout is the most important. That way they can get to core drilling. Once they core drill, I can get my anchors. They're downstairs. I'll go ahead and start putting them in the hole with some epoxy. Make sure they stay nice and plumb. That way, whenever they're nice and set, hopefully we can do this damn near perfect. And when it's time, we're gonna build the structure down there on the ground with a forklift, get it all put together with bolts. The little bit of welding it needs to be done, and fly it up here with a crane. So we'll get maybe like a, I don't know what type of crane we'll get. It all depends. I know they were telling me they had like a 175 or 135. I don't know which one they're gonna give us, but we're gonna rent a crane for one day and then fly it up here. And hopefully within that one day, if we do this layout correctly, we should be able to just set it down on top of those anchor bolts and fasten her down. And then all we need to do after that is weld all the handrails. Okay, so now that we're up here, I'm on top of one of these forms right now. We got Mike over there on the other one. We're gonna be pulling the measurements. It's 24'7" the width. And I'll add up these other measurements right here now shortly. That way I can get the length of it. And we're gonna square it out on top of these existing forms, these columns, whatever they want to call them, piers. And then we'll start cross-referencing our lines and see exactly where they lay out so I can lay out these anchor bolts. Okay, so the best I could get it was, let's see, best I could get this squared out width wise is 1 foot 2 3/4, 5/8. So I'm really only about an 1/8 inch out, which ain't shit. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead now and transfer my mark right here. That's 1 foot 2 5/8. On the other one over there, from that edge coming in, you see back over there, that edge coming in, I have 1 foot 2 1/2. So it's only an 1/8 inch out. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer my line now. 1 foot 2 5/8. There you go. We got the first two marked out. Now I got to come over here to this end and mark these two back ones out. And then I'll go ahead and do the length measurement and cross the two lines together. And from there, that'll be my center point of my embed. And I can go the different measurements that my details give me to start marking out these anchors. So we got our first marks out right here. We found this one right there. It ends up being 1 foot 2 1/2 inches. This one's the one that's 1 foot 2 5/8. So it's only an 1/8 inch out, not a big problem. And we got these marked as well. Those actually hit perfectly 1 foot 2 1/2. I used the measurement that I found over here and I put it over here and it hit exactly. We measured it out first, 1 foot 2 1/2, 1 foot 2 1/2. And then from those lines, double checked ourselves and we came out with 24 foot 7. So that's perfect. And now we need 33 foot 5 3/4, which is going to be the 12 10 1/8, 7 9 1/2, and the 12 10 1/8. Oh no, plus that as well. Oh no. This is for this one. Yeah, no, so we're good to go. All right, well that lightning and that thunder starting to hit pretty bad out here. And we ain't got nothing to cover us from the rain. So we at least got the width on both sides and we got the length on one side. So I wrote the measurements down over there on one of those forms. It's 1 foot 9 3/8 off the edge for the length side. So we got one other side to do. And then I got to concentrate on those middle forms. Those middle ones right there. I haven't laid those out. But as long as I got my corner ones, my perimeter, I should be able to get it laid out. They can core drill it and I can come and put my epoxy and my anchors in. And then hopefully I can do those other ones secondary once I have the platform up here. If not, then I'll spend some time tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, getting them all laid out. Right now, if this rain hits pretty good, I might take off to Ricardo, go check on the guys out there. I might stick around. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen just yet, but I'll keep you guys updated here shortly. All right, guys, well, once again, it's raining out here in Corpus. Not very much, but just enough to where if we're out there, we're gonna be getting wet and we can't really be up on top of them roofs with lightning and all that good shit. So I'm gonna be headed back into Ricardo and go check on these guys. I just talked to Joshua Castillo. He's kind of like semi in charge out there, the lead right now. He's been out here the longest. So he's out there with the guys kind of running everything. He says everything's going good. They've been moving the columns and hanging some steel. So we'll see if that's the fact right now when we get there. And hopefully they're doing good. Hopefully everybody's staying safe. And we'll check up on them right now shortly. It's about a 25-minute drive. So I'll catch you right now in a minute. I'll be damned. I'm a hard motherfucker to please. And I'm not super ecstatic, but shit, there's some steel in the fucking air. And I ain't been here for the last couple hours. So I'm pretty happy about this shit. I'm going to go dog on these guys a little bit. See what they say. All right, man, so they got some columns moved over, I would assume. And they started putting in some inner fucking steel right here. Got Jose over there. Nico right here. They're moving. They got in some steel up right now, a couple filler beams. What's it looking like? The south.
South.
Yes, sir. As you can see, the guys are working. I'm gonna have to talk to Joshua and see what he says about this homie he's connecting with. He seemed a little bit, he was holding back right now when I asked him how the guys work. He says the dude's a good worker. Said he's fast. But yeah, he looked like a little bit off put. He was a little, yeah, he didn't want to say too much. But I need him to tell me everything and be transparent with this shit. I really don't care how he feels about the motherfucker. I don't care what that guy thinks. I just want to do good business. I want them to respect each other, keep each other safe, and get production out. So I really don't give a shit. Huh? I don't know. But we'll see what this guy's talking about. We'll see. I want to address everything. I don't want him feeling like he has to put up with some bullshit or feel unsafe out here. So I'll talk to him about that. But either way, they're moving right now. But we have a piece of extra decking on top of the sped building. Me and Mike, we're gonna go get it down right now because there might be some impending weather coming in pretty soon. Left this piece of decking up here the other day. I totally forgot. Came and set the roof curb. That's not a real roof curb, guys. But whatever. Not my fucking circus, not my monkey. So right now, what I would do is remove this. Let's go ahead and set this camera up. I got Michael down there on the bottom already waiting for me. He's gonna receive this. That's how you drop some decking. Let's go ahead and get back to the ground. Now Michael's just gonna go ahead and move it around. Get it out of the way. That's cool right there, drop her. All right, everybody's gonna be the last piece of the day. We're gonna end up calling it a day right now. It's a little bit too messy out here and they got some concrete poured right there. So these guys are gonna hang this piece. And I'm actually gonna be letting these framers use the forklift actually again because they're putting all the Den's glass out there on the sped building. So this will be the last piece that these guys do. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day here a little bit. Pretty impressed by these guys, you know what I mean? It's not the fastest that they could have done it, but granted, they're all new working together and they're, you know, just first couple days in the job site. Second day, they got to steel up. Better than nothing, to be completely honest. So pretty happy with them. We got Jose right here in the forklift. We got Josh over there connecting, and we also have Mr. Antonio connecting. And we got Nicholas over there doing some welding and looking at the prints and getting everything rigged up and all that. Me and Michael, well, y'all saw us over there in Corpus today. So it's been a good day. You know what I mean? We're staying blessed up, we're staying grateful. We're gonna keep on moving and doing the damn thing as much as possible. You know what I mean? We're trying our best to keep on steady and keep it moving forward. We'll never look back unless we count yesterday's money. You already know the deal. Y'all know what it is. So I'm gonna watch these guys go ahead and connect, and I'll catch you on tomorrow's videos, guys. Y'all stay blessed up, y'all stay grateful, y'all stay safe. Y'all live your life with a tent. Peace. That's the motherfucking wrap.